So a very warm welcome once again to the K2 here in Crawley. Great to have so many of you with us here in venue. Great to have so many of you watching us on the live stream, as well as session 2 of the Swimming England South East Long Course Championships 2026 get underway. Plenty of action coming on for you this afternoon. We've got the heats and the finals in this next session of the 200-meter girls individual medley. We'll then have the boys 50-meter freestyle. After that, it'll be the girls 200-meter butterfly, and we will end this heat session with the boys 100-meter butterfly. Plenty of action going on. Before we get going though with our first races, we'd just like to introduce to you our referees and starters for this session of swimming. First of all, our technical director, would you please welcome Chris Hobbs. Our principal referee for this afternoon's action, would you please welcome Kate Hamilton. Our referee as well, please welcome Sue Barker. And our referee at the AOE, please welcome Richard Corrigan. And our two starters this afternoon, first off, would you please welcome Lee Howells. And our other starter this afternoon, please welcome Nick Davis. So then, we're pretty much all set to go. Going to be a fun afternoon of swimming this. Plenty of heats getting underway. As we said before, we will have the men's 100-meter butterfly, the girls 200-meter butterfly, and the men's 50-meter freestyle to come. But right now, though, we will start with event 103. It is the girls 200-meter individual medley. We have 9 heats of action in this one. And coming up next is heat number 1. Off and racing then in the first of 9 heats in the girls 200-meter individual medley. This is how we line up then across the pool. We have Alice Rogers from Portsmouth North Sea in lane number 2. Sophia Radzitka of White Oak in lane number 3. Emily Freeland of Woking goes in lane number 4. And in lane 5, from Basingstoke Bluefins, it is Mary Jeffries. And in lane 6, it is Amelia Potter from Wickham District. So again, if you are new to swimming, then we'll have 50 metres of the butterfly, which has just been gone through. Then we'll have 50 metres of the backstroke, and then it will be the breaststroke, and then we will end with the freestyle. So at that last turn, looks like lane number 2, it's Alice Rogers who leads the way on the backstroke leg. Second at the moment looks like it's Emmy Freeland. Very, very tight though for third in lane 3 between Sophia Radzitka and Mary Jeffries. Coming to the end of the backstroke leg, and it will be Alice Rogers who will have the lead. Second is Emmy Freeland, third is Sophia Rositka, fourth is Mary Jeffries, fifth is Amelia Potter. Onto the breaststroke leg then of this first heat we go, and still out in front is Alice Rogers up there in lane number 2. Coming along though quite well in lane number 3 is Sophia Rositka. At this moment in time, looks like she is trying to get on terms with the leader, and in fact has just gone past the leader at this moment in time. Very, very tight though between the top two. Also very tight the third between Emmy Freeland and Mary Jeffries. Amelia Potter's also trying to get back into this race as well there at the moment. But Sophia Rositka has had an excellent breaststroke leg, and she will take us into the freestyle leg in the lead. Second place, very tight between Mary Jeffries and Alice Rogers. Looks like it's going to be Rogers who will take a second. Third is Emmy Freeland now. Mary Jeffries into fourth, and Amelia Potter is in fifth place. So Sophia Rositka then will head down towards the final 25 metres. Coming back really well there in lane number 5 at the moment is Mary Jeffries, just trying to see if she can get on terms. Also going quite well there is Alice Rogers up there in lane number 2. But it looks like Sophia Rositka will come in to win our first heat of the 200-metre individual medley. Let's watch the clock and see the time. And it will be a time of 2:51.16 for Sophia Rositka. Alice Rogers comes home in second place, and it's Mary Jeffries coming home in third. Official result declared for heat number 1. Time for heat 2. On to heat number 2 then. We have nearly both of them are Portsmouth Northsea in lane number 1. Esther Bull of Winchester City in lane number 2. Etty Martin of Basingstoke Bluefins in lane number 3. Amelia Hardwick of Tigers in lane number 4. Eliza Smackage of Edenbridge Piranhas in lane number 5. Maya Trimmer of Whitney and District is in lane number 6. Poppy Basingdale of Portsmouth Northsea is in lane number 7, and Theodora Stopp is in lane number 8 from Windsor. So it is Theodora Stopp who has the early advantage after that butterfly leg of the second heat of the individual medley. For the girls, maybe just at the moment still leading the way, but going pretty well there as well. In lane number 5 is Eliza Smackage. Also going pretty well in lane number 3, coming back quite strongly there is Hetty Martin as well. So we'll come up to the midway point then of this race. And it will be Hetty Martin who has the lead at the 100-metre stage. Second place down to Maya Trimmer, third to Eliza Smackage, fourth to Amelia Hardwick, fifth to Esther Bull, and sixth for Theodora Stopp, both of them in 7th, and Poppy Basingdale in 8th. So Hetty Martin still leading the way at this moment in time as we come down towards the final 25 metres of the breaststroke leg. Picking up quite well there actually in lane number 4 I should say at the moment is Amelia Hardwick of Tigers, trying to get on terms. Also going pretty well in lane number 2 is Esther Bull. And also going now very well on this final part of it is Eliza Smackage as well, just trying to get on terms with the leader as they all come under the flags. It's going to be pretty tight this, I think, as we head in towards the freestyle leg of this race. But it is Hetty Martin who has the lead. Amelia Hardwick now into second. Really good breaststroke leg from her. Eliza Smackage with a good turn. She's in third as well. As we head on towards the freestyle leg of this 200-metre individual medley. Hetty Martin still just about in front, but Eliza Smackage is just trying to close her down there at the moment in lane number 5 as we head down towards the closing stages. Looks like Hetty Martin still has the advantage, but not by much, maybe about half a body length or so. As we head into the flags, it will be Hetty Martin who will take the win here in this second heat. Eliza Smackage will come home in second, very tight for third, but it's going to go to Esther Bull. Time for heat 3. On to heat number 3 then, and these are how our athletes line up. Dartford District's Georgia Collins goes in lane number 1. Liam McQuillan of Wickham District is in 2. Evie Van Beers of Sevenoaks is in lane number 3. Then we have Brooke Tiller of Elmbridge Phoenix in lane number 4. Alexandria Johnson-Cox of Reading going in lane number 5. And we have Sienna Hopton of Wickham District in lane number 6. Neve Lysett, I should say, sorry, of Winchester City Penguins is in lane number 7. And then we have Thea Routley of Guildford City in lane number 8. I should say that Liam McQuillan is a non-starter. So at the moment, lane number 5, it looks like, that's Alexandria Johnson-Cox who has the advantage. We're coming back really well on this backstroke leg as Georgia Collins up there in lane number 1 of Dartford District. Looks like she may just have taken the lead. Going pretty well as well on this leg there in lane number 6 is Sienna Hopton, who is just starting to come back, but it will be Georgia Collins who has the lead after the backstroke leg. Then we have Alexandria Johnson-Cox in 2nd, Sienna Hopton in 3rd, Evie Van Beers in 4th, Thea Routley in 5th, and Nevaeh Lysett in 6th, Place Brooke Tiller in 7th at the moment. But plenty of time for that to change, and going really well now on this breaststroke leg is Alexandria Johnson-Cox as well. Looks like she may have just taken up the advantage at the moment. Also going very well there in that breaststroke leg in lane 6. Sienna Hopton also going pretty well there. Still not out of it though is Georgia Collins, who continues to go along nicely. Will be Johnson-Cox who has the lead just from Sienna Hopton. 3rd place now for Brooke Tiller, who has got back into this race. As we head down towards the final few metres then, final 25 metres, and going very well there in lane number 6 is Sienna Hopton, maybe trying to get on terms at the moment with Alexandria Johnson-Cox in lane number 5. Very, very tight between the pair as they heading towards the closing stages. Charging there at the moment in lane number 3, that's Evie Van Beers trying to also get on terms. But Alexandria Johnson-Cox looks like she may just have the victory here. Let's have a look at the clock. It's all going to be on the touch, and it will be Johnson-Cox to take the win. Sienna Hopton coming home in 2nd. Fantastic final 50 metres there from Evie Van Beers, and she takes home 3rd place. And there's the official result then for heat number 3. Time for heat 4. Off we go then for heat number 4 now. And this is how our athletes line up at this moment in time. Fiona Serena Odaya going in lane number 1 from Dartford and District. Olivia Barry of Staines Swimming Club is in lane number 2. Isla Gadsby of Maxwell is in 3. Summer Wootton Wiles of Portsmouth North Sea in 4. Then we have Eva Harvey of Hart Swimming Club. She's in lane number 5. Mia Eckley of City of Milton Keynes is in lane number 6. Then we have Ella Baker of Tigers in lane number 7. And then we have Amy Young of Fairham Nomads in lane number 8. So at this early stage then, it's Eva Harvey of Hart who has the advantage, but coming back quite well on this breaststroke leg right now. In lane number 7 is Ella Baker. And she might just have the advantage as we head towards the flags. going to be pretty tight on the touch, but it will be Ella Baker who does have the lead, just from Eva Harvey. Third is Olivia Barry, fourth for Isla Gadsby, fifth for Mia Eckley, sixth is Ifeoma Serena Adaya, Amy Young is seventh, and Summerton Wiles is in eighth place at the moment. So a good turn there from Eva Harvey, may have just got it back on terms and maybe just about taken back up the advantage. Going really well though now is Summerton Wiles, who's just trying to get back on terms with the leaders. She was in eighth place at the last turn, but the breaststroke leg seems to be one that she favours at the moment, and just about trying to get on terms with the maybe the leading three. So quite close now between the top three, but Ella Baker's had a very good breaststroke leg. It's going to be quite tight now for second place. Second going to Summer Wootton Wiles, third for Eva Harvey, fourth for Amy Young, and fifth for Isla Gadsby. Very, very tight there between the top five now as we head down towards the closing stages of this fourth heat of the girls 200 metre individual medley. Summer Wootton Wiles trying to get back on terms at least with Eva Harvey there at the moment, looking quite tight there now. Also still there in the front, I think, is Ella Baker as we head down towards the closing stages. Looks like it's going to be Summer Wootton Wiles who may just get the touch here. It's going to be pretty tight, but it will be Summer Wootton Wiles who comes back and takes the win here in lane number 4. Eva Harvey in second. Isla Gadsby with a very good last 100 metres. She gets home in third place. It is time now for heat number 5. On we go then to heat number 5, and this is how things stand. Before we do that, we do have a disqualification report in event number 103, heat number 2, lane number 5 for a technical infraction. So this is how then we look in lane number, heat number 5 I should say. Effie Maxted of Mid Sussex Marlins is in 1, Tabby Lookham-Jones from Leatherhead is in 2, Evie Carruthers from Guildford City is in 3, Margot Specia Shalal of Guildford City in 4, Grace Barker of City of Southampton goes in lane number 5, Lucy Batt of Wickham District in 6, Vicky Grant of Tigers goes in 7, and then we have Ava Robson of Guildford City in lane number 8. Leading the way at the moment then is Vicky Grant down here in lane number 7 on this backstroke leg, but it's very, very tight really for all the placings at the moment as we head to the flags and we head to the halfway point. Vicky Grant still in the front and just chased at the moment by Evie Carruthers in second, and we have Margot Specia Shalal in third, Grace Barker in fourth, and Lucy Batt in 5th place. So quite tight between, there's about 7 or 8 of them really that are trying to get back into line here, also trying to get back on terms here with the leader. That is still Vicky Grant, but going well now is Margot Specia Shalal. Of course, she won the 400 metre freestyle earlier on today in her age category, so we know that she can go well on the freestyle. Looks like actually lane number 2 there, that's Tabby Lookham-Jones, who's having a very good 50 down the breaststroke leg, but it looks like it might still be Vicky Grant who has the lead as we head into the freestyle leg. Second place now going to Tabby Lookham-Jones. Lucy Batt as well is not far away there in third too. So now onto the freestyle leg, and Vicky Grant still going quite strongly, and if anything pulling away a little bit here from the rest of the field as we head to the 25 metre mark now. Vicky Grant still out in front. Second place now going to, I think, Lucy Batt, who's having a very good swim down here in lane number 6. Also going very well now. Looks like in third place in lane number 4 is Margot Specia Shalal, but it will be Vicky Grant who will take the touch at a time of 2:38.05. Lucy Batt will come home in second place. Margot Specia Shalal coming home in third place. Official result declared for heat 5, time for heat 6. On to heat number 6 then. This is how things stand at the moment. And this is how the athletes line up. So we have Abigail Ditchfield of Epsom District in lane number 1. Erin Ellis of Leatherhead going in 2. Eliza Perkins of Wickham District in 3. Elsie Safa of RTW Munson in lane number 4. Eva Shakuru of Leatherhead in lane number 5. Anya Agarwal from Midway Maritime in lane number 6. Ella Redfern of Wickham District in 7. And we have Jessica Oatman of City of Brighton Hove in lane number 8. So early advantage going to Elsie Safa of RTW Munson. She leads the way. Pretty tight, it looks like, across the board for second place, maybe lane number 5, and that's Eva Shakuru. And also Erin Ellis as well, not far away there, up there in lane number 2. But Elsie Safa continues to lead the way on this backstroke leg, has pulled out maybe a metre or 2 from the rest of the field at the moment. As she leads the way, Erin Ellis in second. Eliza Perkins, in third place at the moment, going very well now. As we head on to the breaststroke leg, still Elsie Safa who leads the way at the moment in time. Pretty tight for second, going pretty well there in lane number 6 is Anya Agarwal. Trying to get on terms potentially here with second place, and that's Eliza Perkins. But at the moment, looks like it's still going to be Elsie Safa who may just have the advantage, but coming along really well there is Anya Agarwal as we head in towards the final stages of this race. Elsie Safa still has the advantage from Eliza Perkins. Anya Agarwal in third place, and if anything, Eliza Perkins, has just taken up the advantage and has taken up this race now. Eliza Perkins into the lead with 25 metres to go or so. Anya Agarwal as well coming back. Also coming back there is Eva Shukru, trying to get on terms as well there with Elsie Safa. Going to be pretty tight here between the top 2 at least as we head towards the closing stages. But it's going to be Eliza Perkins who will take the touch and will take the victory in a time of 2:35.77. Anya Agarwal coming home in second, and then as we said, Eva Shukru coming home there in third place. Official result declared for heat number 6, time for heat 7. So the start then of our seeded heats then. And again, if you're new to swimming, the top 3 qualifiers will be seeded into the heats, and this is how things stand in this race. We have got Mia Littley of Maidenhead in lane number 1, Jess Stafford of Wickham going in lane number 2, Wickham District. Aaron Trident is Elsie Huxtable, goes in lane number 3. Amelie Heavens is our third fastest qualifier, time of 2:29.85. She is in lane number 4 from Mid Sussex Marlins. Lucinda Spalek Puchacharan of Maidenstone is in lane number 5. Victoria Griffin of Dover Lifeguard Swimming Club in lane number 6, and then Erica Trajuka of Guildford City in lane 7, and Ruby McGregor of Basingstoke Bluefins going in lane number 8. Lane 3 at the moment, Elsie Huxtable has the advantage on this backstroke leg as things stand at the moment. She will take the touch in front. Just behind her is Amelie Evans in second. And then we have Lucinda Spalek Puchacharan in lane 5. She's in third place at the moment in time. Quite tight then between the top 3 as we continue on this race for the 7th heat. Remember, of course, as we said before, Amelie Evans is our third fastest qualifier. She's there in lane number 4, and she may have just slightly taken up the advantage as we head down on this breaststroke leg at the moment. Still there though, right there is Elsie Huxtable in lane number 3, and also Lucinda Spalek Puchacharan who is going along with them as well. But it is Emily Evans who is just starting now to take the advantage up. Lucinda Spallet-Pacharian in second, Elsie Huxtable in third, Jess Stafford in fourth, Victoria Griffith is in fifth, Erica Trojuka is in sixth, Ruba Grethery in seventh, and Mia Littley in eighth place as Emily Evans continues to pull away now for the rest of the field here on this final 50. It's going to be pretty tight, I think, between second and third. Also getting back into it, there is Jess Stafford, who is trying to chase them all down for second place at the moment. But it will be Emily Evans who will take the touch at the time of 2:30.41. And Jess Stafford, what an excellent final 50 from her. She comes home in second place. Elsie Huxtable comes home in third. Official result declared for heat number 7. Time for heat number 8. On to heat number 8 then. And this is how things stand at the moment. Emily King of Portsmouth Northsea in lane number 1. Julia Strezek of Tigers goes in lane 2. Yasmin Amory of Whitney and District going in 3. Manny Markle as our second fastest qualifier, a qualifying time of 2:29.60. She's in lane 4. Elise Butler of Maidstone is in 5. Anna Collins of Guildford City in 6. All a good body of Tigers in 7. And in lane 8 it is Millicent Bryan of City of Oxford. So early stages at the moment then, it is lane number 6, and that's Anna Collins who has the advantage at the moment in time. Manny Markle still there in second, but maybe just starting to get on terms and potentially just start to take the lead at the moment. And Manny Markle, as we said before, second fastest qualifier for this event. And she will take the touch in front. Second place to Anna Collins, third to Julia Strezek, fourth to Yasmin Amory, Elise Butler in 5, in 5th place, Orla Goodbody in 6th, and then we have Emily King in 7th, and Millicent Bryan in 8th place. Manny Markle continues on her merry way at the moment, and putting some daylight between herself and the rest of the field. Also there as well, coming back in lane number 3, that's Yasmin Amory. But Manny Markle is now comfortably in the lead. And she's in the lead by about a second and a half, maybe 1.7 seconds from Yasmin Amory now in second. Anna Collins is still there though in third. Fourth going to Orla Goodbody, fifth to Elise Butler at the moment in time. But Manny Markle continues to prove why she's the second fastest qualifier, currently leading the way. And it looks like she will comfortably win this heat. Qualifying time of 2:29.60. I don't think it's going to go into that. It will be very, very close. In fact, for that, it will be the fastest time I think we've seen today. In fact, she will go underneath the qualifying time at a time of 2:29.19. A very good swim there from Anna Collins, getting home in second. Third going to Yasmin Amory. Official result then declared for heat number 8. We move on to our 9th and final heat. Before we get going with our 9th heat and commentary on that, a couple of disqualification reports to let you know. Firstly, in event 103, heat number 5, lane number 8 has been disqualified for a technical infraction. And another technical infraction in heat number 7 in lane number 3. Both athletes there have been disqualified for technical infractions. So this is how our final heat then of the girls 200-metre individual medley looks. We have Jenny Bessel of Wickham District in lane number 1, Mariam Dar of Guildford City in 2. We have Emily Mercer of Wickham District in lane number 3, and our fastest qualifier for this event at a time of 2:23.20 is Minnie Wilkinson. She's in lane number 4. Tyler Thomas of RTW Monson going in lane number 5. Maggie Breniskova of Guildford City in lane number 6. Hattie Stanley of Wickham District in 7, and then we have Nora Jepson in lane number 8. So Minnie Wilkinson leads the way, but Emily Mercer's not too far behind her in 2nd. 3rd will be Tyler Thomas. 4th is Hattie Stanley. Nora Jepson in 5th place. Jenny Bessel in 6th. Maggie Broniowska in lane 6 is in 7th place. And we've got Mariam Dar in 8th at the moment. But it's all about Minnie Wilkinson. She is our fastest qualifier, time of 2:23.20. She is certainly on her way at the moment to comfortably qualifying for this event in the fastest qualification time. So on we go then, final few metres, and it's going to be Minnie Wilkinson proving why she is the fastest qualifier for this event. She won't get into qualification time, but it's still the fastest time we've seen today, 2:25.30 for Minnie Wilkinson. 2nd is going to go to Tyler Thomas, going to be very tight for 3rd, but it's going to be Hattie Stanley who takes the 3rd place. Official result declared for heat number 9, and that concludes the heats for the 200-metre girls individual medley. We now move on to event 104. It is the boys 50-metre freestyle. We have 12 heats of this, and we're get ready for heat number 1. Just a quick reminder that in accordance with wave power, can we please make sure there are no phones in the changing rooms and the toilets, please. That's no phones in the changing rooms and toilets, please. Thank you very, very much indeed for your cooperation. So off we go then with the first of 12 heats. We have Tilehurst's Luke Kennedy in lane number 3, Harry Roberts of Romsey and Totton in 4, and Remy Page in lane number 5 from Thanet. Just a quick let you know that in event number 103, heat number 8, lane number 7 has been disqualified due to a technical infraction. So first of 12 heats then, always fast and furious in the 50-metre freestyle. And it's going to be Harry Roberts who will take the opening heats in a time of 30.88 seconds. Remy Page in second. Luke Kennedy coming home in third place. Official result declared for heat 1. Here's heat 2. Off and racing then in heat number 2. Always, as we say, fast and furious in the sprints in the 50-metre freestyle. Looks like maybe lane number 3, Thomas Salter may just have the advantage, but now coming back quite strongly there in lane number 7 at the moment. That's Spencer Renwick. In lane number 5 as well. There was Kilby. He might just have the advantage as we headed towards the closing stages. It might be Hugo Hunter as well. Going to be quite tight on the touch. It will be Hugo Hunter who will get the touch at a time of 30.60 seconds. Second place going to Louis Kilby. And third place going to Thomas Salter. Official result declared for heat 2, time for heat 3. On to heat number 3 then. First time we've got all the lanes in use, although we do not start though in lane number 2. So going on pretty well. Maybe lane number 7 might just have the early advantage. Charlie Precious there also going pretty well up there in lane number 5. It's Gleb Semkin too. Going pretty well though as well. In lane number 4 is Parker Pollard. It's going to be all on the touch, and it will be. Well, we're just trying to see who that is on that front there. It's going to be Parker Pollard, I think, who's got the touch on that. No, it's not actually. It's going to be Gleb Semkin. Well, we have a moment, just letting you know another disqualification in event number 103. In heat number 9, lane number 2 is disqualified for a technical infraction. After a bit of a short delay, we move on to heat number 4 then, and it looks like going pretty well early doors up there in lane number 3. That is Gabriel Koyman, who may just have the advantage. Also going pretty well is Ethan Tang as well in lane number 6. As we head towards the closing stages, Gabriel Koyman might just have the touch on here, and he will do, in a time of 29.19 seconds. Ethan Tang coming home in 2nd place, and then we have Takesh Chopdeka coming home in 3rd. There's the official result for heat number 4. Time for heat 5. Action continues to be fast as it always is. So we come already to the 25-metre mark. Looks like maybe lane number 6 is the leader early doors at the moment. Will Bridges may just have the lead, but also coming back quite well there in lane number 3 is Campbell Collis, who will be very, very tight on the touch. Who's it going to be? It is going to be, in fact, actually, excuse me, it's going to be Leo Lee as well who's going to take that touch there. Leo Lee will take the win there. 2nd place going to Will Bridges, 3rd to Neo Tucker. Official result declared for heat 5. Time for heat 6. Heat 6 then is underway. Very, very tight already. It looks like maybe lane number 7. That is Moncao, who may just have the lead. Also going pretty well, Kareem Shaheen. And also going pretty well is Jack Dodd there in lane number 5. It's going to be pretty tight once again, but I think it is going to be Kareem Shaheen who will get the touch at a time of 28.69. Oliver Marsh, in fact, actually is going to get home in 2nd place. Official result declared for heat 6. Time for heat 7. Off and racing then in heat number 7. Looks like they're in lane number 6, excuse me, before. It's Kareem Shaheen. And also going pretty well in lane number 8 is Emerson Libretta Edis. Pretty tight, it looks like, on the touch. Also coming back into it is Gabriel Kunasingham as well in lane 4, who might just get the touch on here. And he does do at a time of 28.65. Kareem Shaheen will take home 2nd place. Freddie Saul having a good swim in lane 3. He takes 3rd place. Official result then declared for heat 7. Time for heat 8. We do have a disqualification report, event number 104, heat number 4, lane number 8 has been disqualified for a technical infraction. So moving on then to heat number 8, going very well there in lane 7 is Stanley Lewis, might just have the early advantage, or the late advantage, I should say, as we come towards the closing stages. Also going pretty well there in lane number 4 is Benjamin Kurd, and also getting pretty well is Jacob Russ, who's going to get the touch. It will be Jacob Russ at a time of 27.76 seconds. 2nd place going to Benjamin Kurd. 3rd place going to James Mohammed in lane 6. There's the official result then, declared for heat number 8. Time then for heat number 9. Off and racing then in our 9th out of 12 heats, going pretty well down here in lane number 8 is James Toghill. Might just have the lead at the moment, all coming in on a line. Maybe at the moment as well, lane 6, that's Ed Crosby as well, trying to get involved. Looks like as well, Relita Viamatra also trying to get involved as well. He's in lane 3 as well. Ethan Brown going to be quite tight on the touch, but it will be Ed Crosby who gets that touch at a time of 27.55 seconds. In fact, Ethan Brown as well is a joint winner of the heat. 3rd place going to Dexter Chandler in 1. There's the official result then for heat number 9. Time for heat number 10. On we go then, don't forget, this is where our seeded heats start to come in. Rory McDonald in 4, our 3rd fastest qualifier, at a time of 26.63, is in lane number 4. 3rd fastest qualifier for this event. Looks like he may just, and I mean just, have the advantage, but now he's starting to power away a little bit. Also trying to go with him there is Gabriel Marsh in 3, but it will be Rory McDonald at a time of 26.78 who gets the job done. Gabriel Marsh coming home in 2nd. 3rd place there going to Patrick Houlihan. Official result declared for heat 10. Now time for heat 11. second fastest qualifier for this event is Daniel Circuit of Basingstoke Bluefins. He is in lane number 4. If you were with us earlier, you'd have seen that he won the 1500 metre freestyle earlier on today, and looks like he's going pretty well in this race as well, starting to pull away, but also going pretty well. Up there in lane number 1 is Elliot Deruti. Make sure we don't count him out as well. Watch the clock, is going to be pretty tight on the touch, but it will be Daniel Circuit at the time of 26.36 who gets the job done. Elliot Deruti is in second place. Third place goes to Dane Rawkins in lane 3. Official result declared for heat 11, time for our 12th and final heat. Off we go then with the 12th and final heat. Charlie Shaw from Reed Swimming Club in Cobham is our fastest qualifier at a time of 26.10, already putting himself a little bit of daylight between himself and the rest of the field. Trying to go with him there in lane number 3 is Will Oliveros as well, and also going with him is Hugo Failo in lane number 4, but it will be Charlie Shaw at a time of 25.58 seconds, miles quicker than his qualification time. He takes the win in this final heat. Hugo Failo coming home in second. Thomas Maydell coming home in third place. Official result declared for heat number 12, and that concludes the heats for the boys 50 metre freestyle. We're about to move on then to event number 105. It is the girls 200 metre butterfly. We have 9 heats in all in this competition, and this is time for heat number 1. Off and racing then in our 200 metre female butterfly heats, and we have Alyssa Song of Bracknell and Woking in lane number 3. Theodora Struck from Windsor goes in lane number 4, and in lane number 5, leading the way at this early stage of the race, is Maya Trimmer from Whitney and District. So, as we said before, 9 heats of action here. Don't forget that we will have the finals coming up of these events later on this afternoon. We'll be pausing after the heats for the boys 100 metre butterfly for a warm-up for the finals. And then we will have the finals of that. And then later on this evening, we'll have the heats for the female 50 metre fly, the male 200 metre fly, and the female 100 metre freestyle. So plenty more swimming to come. Don't forget, of course, that you can watch us all day here on the live stream. Make sure you use that hashtag, hashtag SERChamps26. And also as well, don't forget that we will be with you throughout the next weekend. We're going to be in High Wycombe next weekend Also, we'll be back in Winchester for the second half of the age group championships as well. If you're in those areas, you can get your tickets right now by going to the Swimming in the South East website. Why not join us tomorrow as well? We've got heat declare. We've got the 400 metre freestyle for the men and the female 1500 metre freestyle for you, and then we'll have the men's 200 metre individual medley, the female 50 freestyle, men's 200 metre freestyle, and also the female 100 metre fly in our middle session. And in our evening session will be the men's 50 metre fly, the female 200 metre freestyle, and the men's 100 metre freestyle. So plenty of action to come over this weekend here in Crawley at the K2. So Maya Trimmer will lead the way in this heat at the moment. Theodora Strop in second, Alyssa Zong in third as we head down towards the final 50 metres or so now. And quite tight between Maya Trimmer and Theodora Strop. As we head down towards the closing stages, looks like Theodora Strop might just be trying to get on terms here, and it looks like she might just be overtaking Maya Trimmer as we head in towards the closing stages of this first heat. Both will look like they're going to better their qualification time, which will be excellent stuff for them. And Theodora Strop will come in to take the win at a time of 3:10.33. Maya Trimmer as well will come home in second place. 3:08.73 for Theodora Strop. Maya Trimmer coming home in second. Alyssa Song coming home in third place. Official result declared then for heat number 1. It's time for heat number 2. So before we give commentary and provide commentary on this race, I do have the finalists for the 200 metre female individual medley. First off, in the 12-year-old category, we'll have Margot Specier-Chahal, Isla Gadsby, Sienna Hopton, Evie Van Beers, Jessica Oakman, Hetty Martin, Georgia Collins and Thea Routley. The first reserves are Esther Bull and Amelia Hardwick, and the reserves after that are Nevaeh Lycett and Lily Botham. In the 13-year-old category, the finalists are Anna Collins, Hattie Stanley, Elisa Perkins, Anya Agaral, Nora Jepson, Eva Shukru, Vicky Grant and Lucy Batt. The reserves in this order are Erin Ellis, Summer Wotton-Wiles, Erica Trajuka and Eva Harvey. Finally, in the 14-year-old category, we have the finalists are Minnie Wilkinson, Maddie Markle, Amelie Heavens, Tyler Thomas, Jess Stafford, Yasmin Amory, Lucinda Spalak-Pucharen and Jenny Bessel. The reserves are Amelie Mercer, Elise Butler, Maggie Branowska and Julia Strezek. You have until 2:20 to withdraw, please. 2:20 to withdraw. And that includes reserves who do not wish to be considered to be in the final as well. So heat number 2 then is well underway. And this is how the athletes line up. Hannah Eborn of Woking is in lane number 1. Hannah Tong of Staines is going in 2. Isla Boatman of Dover in 3. Eliana Orji of Atlantis Swimming Club in 4. Lila Glover of Sevenoaks in 5. Lydia Matejka of Elmbridge in 6. And Annabelle Hewitt in lane number 7. So leading the way there in lane number 6, that is Lydia Matejka, who may just have the advantage. Also going pretty well down there in lane number 5 is Lyra Glover, who is just starting to get back into this race a little bit, it looks like at the moment. Trying to get on terms. Also going pretty well in lane number 1 there. That's Hannah Eborn, who's been having a good swim as well. but might just be still Lydia Matejka who has the lead as we heading towards the closing stages of this race. Hannah Reborn trying to get back on turns with her. Can she do so as we head towards the flags? It's going to be pretty tight here on the touch, it looks like, but it's going to be Lydia Matejka who will take the win in the time of 3:04.50. Second will go to Hannah Reborn, and third will go to Lyra Glover. Official result declared for Heat 2. Time for Heat 3. On we go then with heat number 3. And this is how we line up. Esther Bull of Winchester is in lane number 1. Poppy Bassendale of Portsmouth is in lane number 2. Emma Halcyon of City of Oxford goes in lane number 3. And then we have Thea Routley of Guildford City in lane number 4. Hattie Milner of Maidstone is in lane number 5. Emily Walsley of Guildford City is in lane number 6. Freya Emery of Loxley Swim Squad is in lane number 7. And then we have Matilda Candy of Basingstoke going in lane number 8. Emily Walsley, though, I should say, is a do not start. So moving on then to heat number 3 of 9. Looks like Hattie Milner may have the advantage as we head towards the halfway point of the race. Coming back into it, though, is Thea Routley in lane 4. But Hattie Milner will just have the touch and have the lead there. Second place, Thea Routley. Third place is going to be Matilda Candy. Fourth for Emma Halcyon. Fifth for Freya Emery. Sixth for Poppy Bassendale. Seventh for Esther Bull at the moment in time. So Hattie Milner still has that advantage, but looking like Thea Routley is just trying to close in a little bit here. It'll be pretty tight at the moment for third place, but that is still Emma Halcyon. But if anything now, Hattie Milner just starting to possibly pull away a little bit as we head into the final 50 metres when we get to the other end of the pool. But Thea Routley is trying to get back at her a little bit here. We'll watch the split time here as it's about 2 seconds or so between the pair as they get the touch. Matilda Candy now also going well in third. Emma Halcyon in 4th. Poppy Bassendale in 5th. Freya Emery in 6th. And Esther Bull in 7th then. Heading down towards the final 25 metres. Hattie Milner still has the lead at the moment. But going pretty well now, though, is Thea Routley. Just trying to get back into this race. And just trying to get back on terms with her middle lane rival. And if anything now is starting to come back into it. A very, very good final 50 this for Thea Routley. And we heading towards the final 5 metres. Also now, and Thea Routley has definitely taken this one up and definitely leads the way. We'll watch the clock. This is a very quick time, 2:54.71. Very good indeed. Under 4 seconds under a qualification time. Hattie Milner coming home in 2nd place. 3rd place going to Poppy Bassendale. Official result then declared for heat number 3. Time for heat number 4. Can we please have a representative from Chichester Cormorants and Dorking Swimming Club to please come up to the timing boards here, please, because this is in representation for the finals. We need a bit of a help with something, please. So can Chichester and Dorking please send a member up here to the timing boards because it's a timing desk to have a discussion about a final. Thank you very, very much indeed. So, moving on to heat number 4, this is how we look, and this is how the athletes line up. Ophelia Watts of Epsom District going in lane number 1. Jocelyn Croucher of Guildford City going in 2. Leah McQuillan of Wickham District is a non-starter. Lily Withall of Maxwell in lane number 4. Ella Baker of Tigers in lane number 5. Rena Julie-Reeve of Atlantis in 6. And then we have Elsa Wotherspoon of Woking in lane number 7, and Alice Rogers of Portsmouth and Northsea completing our lineup in lane number 8. Looks like at the moment then in lane number 5, that's Ella Baker, who has the advantage, also going pretty well in lane 6 is Rena Julia-Reeve. In second place, also going very well there, is Ophelia Watts in lane number 1. 2 is just starting to try and move into the race a little bit here, but Ella Baker still has that advantage at the moment. Ophelia Watts is not far away, just about a second behind or so, less than that. Rena Julie-Reeve in 3rd place, 4th place now for Lily Withall, 5 for Jocelyn Croucher, 6th for at least Elsa Witherspoon, and Alice Rogers in 7th at the moment. So Ella Baker still has that lead and may have just pulled out a little bit more of one as we heading towards the closing stages of the race. Also going pretty well there is Rena Julie-Reeve, who's just trying to get back on terms. Ophelia Watts is also trying to get involved, but also coming along very strongly indeed is Lily Withall, who is just trying to get back on terms as well with the rest of the competitors here. She's taken 3rd and 2nd place now. Can't take the win though, that goes to Ella Baker, 2:52.30, but a very, very strong final 50 from Lily Withall gets a 2nd place. 3rd goes to Rena Julie-Reeve. Official result then declared for heat number 4 in a second or two. There is the official result for heat number 4. Time for heat 5. Before we give commentary on this race, I can tell you the 13-year-old boys 50-metre freestyle. These will be the finalists. We have Elliot Baruti, Zach Howell, Ethan Brown, Benjamin Kurd, Raditya Bian-Mantra, James Bothams, Stanley Lewis, and George Robinson. Reserves are Sebastian Cardenas Gomez, Lewis Howard, Gabriel Kunasingham, and Kieran Crawford. In the 14-year-old final, we have Charlie Shaw, Daniel Circuit, Rory McDonald, Hugo Failo, Thomas Maydell, Dane Rawkins, William Oliveros, and Gabriel Marsh. The first reserves are Leong Wong, Zhan Zhao, Patrick Houlihan, and Mark Zolotko. You will have until 2:35 to withdraw, please. 2:35 if you wish to withdraw from the finals. We will try and get you the boys 11 to 12 finalists as soon as we possibly can do. On to heat number 5 then of the girls 200 metre butterfly, and this is how things stand. Lotte Geary from Maxwell is in lane number 1. City Milton Keynes' Annabelle Sains is in lane 2. In lane 3 from Stain Swimming Club is Olivia Barry. Amy Young of Fareham Nomads is in lane 4. Alexis Minikin of Basingstoke Bluefins in 5. Vicky Grant of Tigers in 6. Daniola Laura Sanabria in lane number 7 from Bracknell and Wokingham. And Chloe Robinson of Sevenoaks in lane number 8 is the rest of our lineup. So at the moment in time then, looks like it is lane number 6, and that is Vicky Grant from Tigers who has the advantage. Second now is Amy Young from Fareham Nomads. Third place at the moment going to Chloe Robinson, it looks like, but it's quite tight there as well. Also going pretty well up there in lanes 1 and 2. Lotte Geary and Annabelle Sains are trying to get themselves into the race. But Vicky Grant of Tigers has the advantage at the moment. Being closed down though, it must be said there, by Amy Young. But I think she might just run out of water here, Amy Young, and she will do, as it will be Vicky Grant who will take the touch in a time there of 2:45.82. Amy Young then will come home in second position. Chloe Robinson will take third place. Official results about to be declared for heat number 5. Time for heat 6. On to heat number 6 then, and this is how things stand. Layla Harding of Thanet going in lane number 1, Holly O'Donoghue of Hastings Seagull going in lane number 2. Maxwell's Isla Gadsby going in lane number 3. We have Crawley Swimming Club's Lucy Flat going in lane number 4. Jessica Taylor of Wickham District going in lane number 5. We have Grace Hunter of Maxwell in 6, Sophie Burgos of Havant and Waterlooville in 7th, and Eva Harvey of Hart going in lane number 8. So I can tell you then the boys 11 to 12 50-metre freestyle final, and this is how it looks. The qualifiers are Alexander Oman, Gabriel Koyman, Ethan Tallis, Clark Hughes, Ethan Tang, Tash Chobodikar, Parker Pollard and Simon Zinkovic. The two reserves are Isaac Barker and Gleb Semkin. If you wish to withdraw from those finals, you have until 2:40 to withdraw, please. 2:40. Right, moving on then to heat number 6 of the 200 metres female butterfly. Looks like going pretty well in lane number 7 at the moment is Sophie Burgos. She may just have the advantage. Also going pretty well there as well, lane number 6, that's Grace Hunter. Jessica Taylor not too far behind either as we head into the closing stages. But Sophie Burgos looks like she will hold on to victory here as we head into the final 10 metres or so. But Jessica Taylor trying to close on with every stroke, but it looks like it will be Sophie Burgos who will get the touch, and will take the touch in a time of 2:40.25. Jessica Taylor will come home in 2nd place. 3rd place will go to Grace Hunter. Official result declared for heat 6, time for heat 7. On to the start then of our seeded heats, and this is how we line up for heat number 7. Jessica Power of Leatherhead going in lane number 1. Ella Redfern of Wickham District going in lane number 2. Annabelle Van Ziel of Epsom District going in lane number 3. Anna Collins is our 3rd fastest qualifier. Her qualifying time of 2:32.60. She's from Guildford City. She goes in 4. Emily Bourne of Winchester City Penguins going in 5. Julia Strezek of Tigers going in lane number 6. Lily Pacheco-Walsh of Leatherhead going in 7. And Selina Gilles of City of Oxford going in lane number 8. So early days at the moment, but lane number 5, that's Emily Bourne of Winchester City Penguins leading the way here. Also going pretty well up there in lane number 1 is Jessica Power, 2. Also going pretty well now in lane 3 as well, Annabelle Van Giel of Epsom District trying to get on turns, and also as well, that's Lily Pacheco-Walsh of Leatherhead, 2. But still leading the way is Emily Bourne. She has the advantage, 1:10.23 for her. 2nd place, Jessica Power. 3rd for Lily Pacheco-Walsh. 4th for Annabelle Gilles. Julia Strezek in 5th place. Anna Collins in 6th. Selina Gilles in 7th. And Ella Redfern at the moment in 8th place. So still leading the way then is Emily Bourne. Going pretty well there as well. Now down lane number 3, Annabelle Van Giel is now into 2nd place, it looks like, from our commentary position. Pretty tight as well for 3rd between Jessica Power and Lily Pacheco-Walsh. But in fact, Pacheco-Walsh has just actually got back onto 2nd position now. Emily Bourne in 1st place, though still. Annabelle Van Giel in 3rd, Jessica Power in 4th, Julia Strezek in 5th. Anna Collins in 6th, Ella Redfern in 7th, and Selina Gilles now into 8th place. And a really good turn again there from Pacheco-Walsh. She may have just started to try and take this one up as we head in towards the closing stages. Also, though, still there, though, is Emily Bourne, who's led the race from pretty much start to finish, but it doesn't look like it is now, as Lily Pacheco-Walsh has timed this one absolutely beautifully, and now has the lead as we head in towards the flags. Also, Annabelle Van Giel trying to get on terms there and maybe take 2nd place away, but it will be Lily Pacheco-Walsh in the time of 2:33.61 who wins this heat. Annabelle Van Giel coming home in 2nd. Emily Bourne will come home in 3rd position. Official result declared for heat 7, time for heat 8. Heat number 8 then of 9, and this is how we look. Esme Cartwright of Portsmouth North Sea going in lane number 1. Amelia Heap of Wickham District in 2. Sophie Painter-Hart of Havant Waterlooville in 3. E. Palmer of Winchester City Penguins is our second fastest qualifier for this event. She qualified in a time of 2:29.14, and she is in lane number 4. Eva Shukru of Leatherhead going in 5. Hattie Stanley of Wickham District in 6. Ruth McGregor of Basingstoke Bluefins going in 7. And Amy Banks of Bracknell and Wokingham going in lane number 8. So Eve Palmer, as we said before, our second fastest qualifier, proving at the moment as to why as she continues on and leads this race as we head down towards the halfway stage. Third lane there is Sophie Painter-Hart. Looks like she's in second place at the moment. And also going with her up there in lane number 2 is Amelia Heap, who has the third place at the moment in time. Eve Palmer now, though, in first place. Sophie Painter-Hart in second. Third for Amelia Heap. Fourth for Ruth McGregor. Fifth for Hattie Stanley at that turn. But it is all about, at the moment, Eve Palmer, who continues on her merry way. Looks like she will win this heat and win it quite comfortably, unless there's some charge from the rest of the field. Second place now might just be Amelia Heap, actually, as we look on. But now coming back is Sophie Painter-Hart as well. Now looks like she's retaken second place here on a beautiful afternoon in Crawley, it must be said. And at the moment going wonderfully well for Eve Palmer, 150.29 as she takes the touch and takes the lead. Sophie Painter-Hart in second, Amelia Heap in third, fourth for Ruth McGregor, fifth for Esme Cartwright, sixth for Eva Shukru, seventh for Hattie Stanley, and eighth is Amy Banks. That's at the 50 metres to go mark, and now we're at the 25 metre to go mark, and it is still Eve Palmer who has the advantage, and looks like she will win this penultimate heat of the 200 women's fly quite comfortably. Sophie Painter-Hart looks like she will come home in second. Going to be quite tight for third as well, because Ruben McGregor's having a good final 50, but Eve Palmer has been in quite complete control throughout the majority of the race. 230.21 for Eve Palmer. She will win this heat quite comfortably. Second going to Sophie Painter-Hart. Third, though, will go to Amelia Heap. Official result declared for heat 8. Now time for heat 9. Off and racing then in our final heat, and this is how we line up. Marianne Dar of Guildford City in lane number 1, Lily Cranfield of Dorking going in lane number 2, Marley Saunders of Hastings Seagull in lane number 3, Sophia Simonos of Leatherhead is our fastest qualifier in a time of 2:22.53. She is in lane number 4. Jenny Bessel of Wickham District in lane number 5. Nora Jepson of Wickham District is in lane number 6. We have Abby Whittaker of Woking in lane number 7. And then Keely Thomas of Woking in lane number 8. Completes our lineup. So, as we said before, fastest qualifier is Sophia Simonos. Qualifying time of 2:22.53, 7 seconds quicker than the rest of the field. And she is proving as to why at the moment in time. Has a decent lead already at the moment as we head towards the halfway stage. I can tell you that in this event, in event number 105, heat number 7, lane number 8 has been disqualified due to a technical infraction. Over halfway then, and still Sophia Simonos is leading the way. Second place at the moment, going to, looks like lane number 3 there, Marley Saunders, who's having a good race. Jenny Bessel there in lane number 5 in third at the moment. They chasing a bit of clear water though at the moment, because Sophia Simonos continues to power on and looks like she will be taking the turn with a very, very healthy lead indeed. 1:46.32 is the time there at the 150 split. Second place now for Jenny Bessel, third for Miley Saunders, fourth for Abby Whittaker, fifth for Lily Cranfeld, sixth for Keely Thomas, Nora Jepson in seventh, and Mariam Dar in eighth place. But right now, it looks like it's going to be Sophia Simonas. It's all about her as she continues on. 15 metres to go and powering home now. She's already starting to ease down, to be fair to her, because she is so far clear of the rest of the field. A very, very good swim there from Jenny Bessel. Final 100 to take second place, but it will be Sophia Simonas in a qualification best time, 2:25.45 for her. Best time of the day. She qualifies into the final. Jenny Bessel will take home second place. And in third place, it's going to be Keely Thomas with a very, very good swim in lane 8. Just wait for the official results, and there it is. The official result then for heat number 12, and that concludes the heats for the girls' 200-metre butterfly. It's now time for our final set of heats in this session. It's event 106. It's the boys' 100-metre butterfly. 12 heats in all, and we're getting ready for heat 1. Off and racing then in the first of our 12 heats. Wickham District Swimming Club's James Tucker is in lane number 3. We have then Samson Liuniu of Beacon Swimming Club in lane number 4. And Lewis Kilby of Ferrum Nomads is in lane number 5. And at the moment has the advantage as we head down towards the 50-metre mark, halfway mark, of course, of this race. 12 heats to come. We will then tell you when the warm-up will begin for those in venue for the finals, and we'll also confirm all the timings as well for the finals just as soon as we can. Don't forget as well that our next session will begin at 16:20. That will be the warm-up for that. We will include the heats for the 50-metre butterfly for the girls, the 200-metre fly for the men, and the female 100-metre freestyle. That will be coming up from around about 5:15, but we will confirm all the timings for you as soon as we can. Lewis Kilby then maybe still having the advantage, but Samson Liuniu now starting to come back into this race. It's going to be pretty tight here on the touch as we head in towards the closing stages. Going to be all on the touch, and it is going to be Lewis Kilby in a time of 1:20.30 who will get the win there. Second going to Samson Liuniu, and third, James Tucker. Official result declared for heat number 1. Time for heat 2. In event number 105, in heat number 8, lane number 5 has been disqualified due to a technical infraction. On to heat 2 of 12 then, and this is how we look. Ted Gould of Elmbridge Phoenix going in lane number 2. Gleb Semkin of City Milton Keynes going in 3. Theo Harrison of Lansing College Swimming Club going in 4. We then have Windsor Swimming Club's Jacob Evans going in 5. Freddie Pickott of Tigers going in lane number 6. And then of Hastings Seagull, we have Isaac Barker going in lane number 7. And it looks like that Isaac is just about in front as we head down towards the second 50. Coming back into the race now, though, as well, is Freddie Peacock. And also, as well, Thomas Owen as well in 5, trying to stay with them too. And also Theo Harrison in 4. Going to be very, very tight between the 4 there. for the placings in this heat. Don't rule out as well Tate Gould, who's having a very good swim up there in lane number 2. But at the moment in time, maybe now just starting to get ahead is Theo Harrison there in lane number 4. Also trying to stay with him though is Jacob Evans in 5. It's going to be pretty tight on the touch, but it looks like it's going to be Theo Harrison who has timed this one to perfection. 1:19.24 for Theo. And Jacob Evans in 2nd place. 3rd place going to Isaac Barker. Very good swim there in lane 7. Official result declared for heat number 2, time of heat 3. And we continue then, and these are the first heats where we do have all the zones and all the lanes being used up. So we have Angus Mersal of Windsor in 3. Lenny Elliott of Woking going in lane number 2. Loris Failo of Atlantis going in 3. Theodore Cox of Farnham going in 4. Thomas Owen of Maidenhead in 5. Scott Andrews of Black Lion in 6. Parker Pollard of Thanet Swim Club in 7. Then Michael Van Ziel of Epsom District completes our lineup in lane number 8. Looks like it's going to be Thomas Owen who will take us into the second half of the race in front. Parker Pollard in 2nd, Michael Van Ziel in 3rd, Lenny Elliott in 4th, Angus Mersal in 5th position at that turn. And still comes Tom Owen, who has the advantage, but going very well there is Parker Pollard as well in lane number 7. Don't rule him out at the moment. Looks like he's just trying to get back into the race and trying to get back on terms. Also coming along quite strongly there, Theodore Cox as well in 4. Might trying to get on to the touch of the terms with the leaders, but looks like it's going to be Thomas Owen at the moment who will take the touch and will take the victory in this heat, and he does do in a time of 1:17.35. 2nd place there going to Lenny Elliott in lane number 2. Very good stuff there from him. And also Theodore Cox as well, tied there for 2nd place in lanes 2 and 4. Official result declared for heat 3. Here's heat 4. On to heat number 4 then, and this is how we look. Hamish Kemp of Guildford City is in lane number 1. Charlie Precious of Redhill and Reigate Margins in 2. Takesh Choptakar of Bracknell and Wokingham in 3. Charlie Woodward of Beacon in 4. Harry Ola of Redhill and Reigate in 5. Luther Ashfield of Whitney District in 6. Sebastian Fongo of Guildford City in 7. And Sebastian Wheeler of Winchester City completes our lineup in lane number 8. Halfway stage then of this race, and it is going to be Sebastian Fongo who has the advantage. Harriola coming in 2nd place, 3rd place at the moment for Charlie Woodward as we continue down the second half of the race, almost getting towards the 75-metre mark. Still looks like it's going to be Sebastian Fongo who has the advantage. Going along very nicely there on a second 50 is Takesh Choptakar, who's trying to get into 2nd place. Might still just be Harriola who does have that 2nd place, and maybe, just maybe, moving into the lead now as we head towards the closing stages. It's going to be very, very tight here on the touch. I think it might just be Harriola who might just get that touch. It's going to be pretty tight, or is it going to be Takesh? It is Takesh Choptakar with a very, very well timed final 50 there, 1:15.69. And 2nd place going to Harriola. 3rd place is going to go to Charlie Precious in lane number 2. Official result declared for heat number 4. Time for heat 5. This is a message for the coaches and team managers. Don't forget to keep an eye on Meet Mobile throughout the event, because as we have finalist withdrawals, we will update that in real time. So that's a message for our coaches and team managers. Please go to Meet Mobile and check all the finalists, because we will update it in real time. Heat number 5 underway. Daniel Phillips of Atlantis in lane number 1. Thomas Salter of Edenbridge Piranhas in 2. Hugo Francis Hodson of Dover Lifeguard in 3. Charlie May of Thanet in 4. Ricardo Pavese of Reading in 5. Desla Spender Shahal is in lane number 6. And we have Alexander Foskett of Atlantis in 7. Arianas Rosialtis in lane number 8 at the moment in time. It looks like lane number 5 may just have this. Ricardo Pavese. Also going pretty well there is Daniel Phillips in lane number 1. But it is going to be Ricardo Pavese who will take the touch and will take the win in this heat to the time 1:12.38. Daniel Phillips is in 2nd position. Alexander Foskett coming home in 3rd place. The official result declared for heat 5. Time for heat 6. I can now tell you the finalists for the girls' 200-metre butterfly finals. These are your finalists. First of all, in the 11 to 12 category, we have Isla Gadsby, Thea Routley, Hattie Milner, Jocelyn Croucher, Poppy Bassindale, Emma Halsim, Matilda Candy, and Alice Rogers. The reserves are Freya Emery, Lyra Glover, Theodora Stopp, and Annabelle Hewitt. In the 13-year-old category, we have Lily Cranfield, Esme Cartwright, Nora Jepson, Hattie Stanley, Vicky Grant, Anna Collins, Layla Harding, and Amy Young. The reserves are Lucy Flatt, Holly O'Donoghue, Eva Harvey, and Mariam Dar. Finally, in the 14-year-old category, the finalists are Sophia Simonis, Eve Palmer, Jenny Bessel, Lily Pacheco-Walsh, Annabelle Van Giel, Sophie Painter-Hart, Keely Thomas, and Abby Whitaker. The reserves are Emily Bourne, Amelia Heap, Sophie Burgos, and Jessica Taylor. For all of those finals, you have until 3 o'clock if you wish to withdraw, please. 3 o'clock until you have to withdraw. Mila Ruby wins heat number 6. 2nd place going to Alexandra Foisey, and 3rd going to Daniel Diskovich, as that is the official result for heat 6. Time for heat 7. On we go then with the heat number 7. We have Cody Shea of Basin St. Bluefins in lane number 1. Lane 2 of Dartford District, it's Rocco Palin. Neo Tucker of Portsmouth North Sea in lane number 3. Freddie Saul of Portsmouth North Sea in lane number 4. Austin Christopher of Newport Pagnell in lane number 5. Leo Howells of Crawley goes in 6. 4 Ballsies of Guildford City in lane number 7. And Austin Wilkinson in lane number 8 from Portsmouth North Sea. So here we go then. Looks like it's going to be lane number 4. And Freddie Saul, who might just take the victory here, and he will do. Very good swim there from lane number 1. That's Cody Shea. He'll take second place. Third will be Leo House. Official results declared in a moment for heat number 7. And time then, here we go for heat number 8. On to heat number 8 then we go. And Moncow of Bracknell Wokingham is in lane number 1. Declan Moore of Portsmouth North Sea in 2. Asher Penwarden of Kidlington and Gosford in 3. Jack Tyndall of Vista Bluefins in 4. Luca Dolan of Maxwell going in lane number 5. We then have Alistair Rogers of Portsmouth North Sea in lane number 6. Sebastian Cardes Gomez of Everton District in 7. And Radita Biamantara, in lane number 8 for Leatherhead. So it looks like at the moment Jack Tyndall has the advantage as we head down towards the closing stage. He's being chased down quite hard there by Asher Penwarden, but it's going to be Jack Tyndall who will get the touch at a time of 108.40. Asher Penwarden coming home in second. Third will be Sebastian Cardenas Gomez. Time then for heat number 9. On to heat number 9 then, this is how we line up. Henry Malone of Reed Swimming Club going in lane number 1. Ed Crosby of Maxwell goes in 2. Rowan Andrews of Maidstone going in lane number 3 with Henry Harkman of Hazelmere going in lane number 4. Nathan Austin of Elmbridge Phoenix in 5. Rowan Kearney of Wickham District in 6. Sonny Skinner of Basingstoke Bluefins in 7. And Miles Van Delden of Thanet going in lane number 8. It is Henry Hartman with the advantage. Second at the moment is Ed Crosby. Nathan Austin in third place at the turn. And still then Henry Hartman with the advantage, but coming along quite well there. Lane number 5, Nathan Austin now trying to get on terms, and looks like he may have just got ahead here as we head into the closing stages of this race. Nathan Austin takes this one up, though still Henry Hartman right there in second place. Third place is quite tight. Looks like that might be lane number 3 and Rowan Andrews that might be leading the way in the third position category. But it is Nathan Austin who will come in and will get the touch. Let's watch the clock, and it will be a time of 107.28. Henry Hartman coming home in second, and Rowan Andrews then coming home into third place. Official results will be declared shortly for heat number 9. There it is. And we'll move on to heat number 10. We do have a reinstatement for event number 105 for heat number 7 in lane number 8. The official time was 2:51.25. On to heat number 10, then the start of our seeded heats. And we have James Toggill of Woking going in lane number 1, Oscar Laramie of Leatherhead in 2, George Robinson of Guildford City in 3. Our third fastest qualifier is Yan Jiu of Windsor, he's in lane number 4. Seth Hamilton of Leatherhead in 5, Zach Howell of Tigers in 6, Corbin Mutakati of Maidstone in 7, and Ethan Brown of Atlantis Swimming Club in 8. Very, very tight here for all the placings at the moment, but looks like it might just be Zhu Jianjiu who will get the time, who will get the touch in the time 1:04.57. George Robinson there coming home in 2nd, 3rd going to Oscar Laramie, but the top 5 separated by less than 0.8 of a second. And there's the official result for heat 10, time for heat 11. Onto heat number 11, I should say. In lane 1, Jax Marshall of Varsity W Monson going in lane 1. Dane Rawkins of Sevenoaks in 2. Cohen Daly of Portsmouth North Sea in 3. Daniel Makula of Sharpen Otters is our second fastest qualifier with a time of 1:03.37. He's in 4. Samuel Ray of Rushmore Royals is going in 5. Bertie Woodward of Beacon Swimming Club is in 6. Lewis De Silva of Wickham District is in 7. And Theo Evanston West of Wickham District is in lane number 8. As we've said before though, Daniel Makula, second fastest qualifier, and at the moment proving wise, puts himself some clear daylight between himself and the rest of the field. Very, very tight though for the minor placings. Looks like Cohen Daly might be there at the moment in 2nd, but hot on his heels is Samuel Ray, who is in 3rd place. But right now, Daniel Makula is just easing down a little bit as he continues onwards and looks like he's going to win this heat quite comfortably. 1:03.31 for him. It's better than his qualification time as well, so very good stuff there for Daniel. 2nd place going to Cohen Daly. 3rd place will go to Samuel Ray. Official result declared for heat 11. Time for our 12th and final heat. On to the 12th and final heat then. Lewis Howard of Havant and Waterlooville is in lane number 1. Hugo Failo of Atlantis is in 2. We then have Harry Harris of Leatherhead in 3. We then have Daniel Lawrence, our fastest qualifier, at a time of 1:02.56. He's in lane number 4 from Guildford City. Thomas Maydell of Basingstoke Bluefins is in lane number 5. Then we have Charlie Shaw of Reed Swimming Club in lane number 6. Caroline Livesey is from Hart Swimming Club is in lane number 7, and Chris Lynch of Abingdon Vale completes our lineup in lane number 8. Right now though, lane number 5, Thomas Maydell is leading the way. Daniel Lawrence might just have to work a little bit harder for this here if he wants to win this heat and make sure he qualifies at the fastest time. But Thomas Maydell is starting to get there, but also Daniel Lawrence is just trying to get back at him. Don't think he's going to do so. Might just run out of water. Let's watch the clock. But what a final finish there from Daniel Lawrence to make sure that he won that heat. Excellent, excellent finish there. 1:03.42 will win this heat. Thomas Maydell, very good swim there in 2nd place. 3rd place goes to Charlie Shaw in 6. That then is the official result for heat number 12, and that concludes the heats for the boys 100-metre butterfly. Thank you very much indeed to our officials. You are now free to leave the poolside. So then, for all of you watching on the live stream, a massive thank you for your company. We'll be back in a few minutes' time with the start of our finals. Hope that you can join us then. In the meantime, though, from all of us here at the K2 Crawley, a very good afternoon. Okie dokie, we will now begin a 25-minute warm-up for the finals. If you are in a final, you will have 25 minutes now to warm up. That'll be through until 20 past 3. 20 past 3 will be the warm-up, and then we will get underway with our finals. That'll be coming up for you very, very shortly indeed. Okay, so these are the results for the 100-meter butterfly in the boys category. First off, in the 11 to 12 category, the finalists are Alexander Oman, Austin Wilkinson, Charlie May, Takesh Choptakar, Harry Ola, Charlie Precious, Sebastian Fongo, and Thomas Salter. The reserves are Paul Balzis, Charlie Woodward, Hamish Kemp, and Thomas Owen. In the 13-year-old category, we have George Robinson, Oscar Laramie, Zach Howell, Ethan Brown, Henry Malone, Jax Marshall, Sebastian Cardenas Gomez, and Freddie Saul. The reserves are Lewis Howard, Radija Bianmantara, Cody Shea, and Theo Edmondson West. And in the 14-year-old category, we have Daniel Mashula, Daniel Lawrence, Thomas Maydell, Ju Yan Ju, Cohen Daly, Seth Hamilton, Samuel Ray, and Charlie Shaw. The reserves are Chris Leach, Dane Rawkins, Hugo Failo, and Nathan Austin. You will have until 3:15 if you wish to withdraw from those events, please. 3:15, thank you.
crazy. I looked up, I saw the time. So at Sheffield, you see the time, and then you see the lane, and then you see the place. So I saw the time, and I was like, right, okay, that's weird, because I'm really happy with that. Look, saw 4 cars. So why not again? Then I looked up what was third, and that was 0.01 faster than me. Second was 0.01. At my coach.
That smells right. But like, he's basically asking you to
Yeah, that's why it's important to base your happiness on everything that you achieve. Right, time. The first thing I saw was the time. I was instantly happy. When I saw the place, I was a bit gutted, but when I saw how close it was, I was like, right, someone has said you're going to go quite slow. That's that. Probably wrong. I've still got some
It's also weird when you think to like signals.
Just to let everybody know, heat sheets for the finals can now be collected at the officials table. That heat sheets can be collected for the finals at the officials table. We will get underway with our first set of finals very, very shortly. Just to let you know what we've got coming up, we do have the finals of the girls 200 meter individual medley. We then have the boys 50 meter freestyle, the girls 200 meter butterfly, and the boys 100 meter butterfly. All coming up, the finals coming up very, very shortly, as we continue with day one of the Swim England Southeast Long Course Championships 2026. Very warm welcome once again to everybody here still in the venue here at the K2 in Crawley. Very warm welcome back to all of you as well who are watching us on the live stream. We will get underway with our first set of finals momentarily. Do stay with us. So then underway in our first finals of the weekend. Here we go, Dartford and District. We have Georgia Collins in lane number 1. City of Brighton and Hove, we have Jessica Oatman in lane number 2. Sienna Hopton of Wickham and District going in lane number 3. Margot Specia Shahal of Guildford City is in lane number 4, leading the way at this very early stage. Isla Gadsby of Maxwell leading in lane number 5. Then we have Evie Van Beers of Sevenoaks in lane number 6. Hetty Martin of Basingstoke Bluefins in lane number 7. And Thea Radley in lane number 8, representing Guildford City Swimming Club. This is the 11 to 12 finals of the 200-metre individual medley. Margot Specia Shahal leading the way at the moment as we head down towards the 75-metre mark of this race. Second place right now looks like it might be lane number 7, and Hetty Martin, who's out going along quite nicely. Also going pretty well is Isla Gadsby in lane number 5, trying to hang on to the coattails of the leader, which is still Margot Specia Shahal. Here she comes then underneath the flags. And here we go then, it's going to be Margot Specia Shahal who will take us into the turn ahead on the 100-metre mark. Then we have Isla Gadsby in 2nd, Hetty Martin in 3rd, Jessica Oatman in 4th, Georgia Collins in 5, Sienna Hopton in 7th, Evie Van Beers in 7th, and in 8th place, Thea Routley at this halfway stage. Margot Specia Shahal still leading the way then as we come down towards the second half of the breaststroke leg. After this it will be the freestyle. Actually is still leading the way, but getting a little bit closer it looks like is Isla Gadsby, who is still trying to get there. Gadsby trying to get a little bit closer to the long-time leader, who's basically been out in front the entirety of this race. But still, Margot Specia Shahal leads the way as we head down towards the final 50 metres. Final turn then for our leader in lane number 4. Fastest qualifier for this event at the moment, showing why, as she has about a 3-second advantage over Isla Gadsby in 2nd. Sienna Hopton now to 3rd place. 4th for Jessica Oatman. 5th for Georgia Collins. 6th for Hetty Martin. 7th for Evie Van Beers and Thea Routley in 8th place. But it is all about Margot Specia Shahal. Remember, we saw her perform brilliantly in the 1500-metre freestyle. She already won gold in that earlier on today, and it looks like she's going to win gold again as she heads down towards the closing stages of this race. Here we go then. It's going to be Margot Specia Shahal who will take the win here in the first finals of the weekend. She wins the 200-metre 11 to 12 individual medley. 2nd place will go to Isla Gadsby. 3rd place will go to Sienna Hopton. There's the official result then. Sienna Hopton will take the bronze, Isla Gadsby will take the silver, but in a time of 2:36.61. Your gold medalist in the 200-metre individual medley 11 to 12 category, representing Guildford City, Margot Specia Shahal. It's now time then to welcome the athletes in the 13-year-old 200-metre individual medley final. So let's meet them then. In lane number 1, representing Tigers, it's Vicky Grant. In lane 2, representing Wickham and District, Nora Jepson. In lane 3, representing Wickham and District, Eliza Perkins. In lane 4, representing Guildford City, Anna Collins. In lane 5, representing Wickham District, Hattie Stanley. In lane 6, representing Medway Maritime, Anya Agarwal. In lane 7, representing Leatherhead, Eva Shukru. And in lane 8, representing Wickham District, Lucy Batt. These are your athletes in the 13-year-old 200-metre individual medley girls final. Underway then in the 13-year-old 200-metre individual medley final then. Looks like leading the way at the moment in time, it's Hattie Stanley of Wickham District. She has the advantage after the butterfly leg. Second place going to Eva Shukru. Third going to Lucy Bat. Looks like maybe some quick water down there on the outside lanes. Not too far away either. In lane number 6 is Anya Agarwal. Remember, we saw her in the heats come back very, very strongly on the breaststroke and the freestyle leg. So do not keep an eye out on her. You've got to, because otherwise she could be storming back towards that title. But right now, though, Hattie Stanley leading the way. It's very, very tight for second across the pool, to be fair. Might just be over there in lane number 3, Eliza Perkins, who might just have the advantage at the moment for second place. But Hattie Stanley leading the way as we head down towards the breaststroke leg. Second place now goes to Nora Jepson up there in lane 2. Lane 3, that's Eliza Perkins going well. Vicky Grant as well. Lane number 1 in 4th place as we head onto the breaststroke leg. Hattie Stanley still leading the way. Very, very tight indeed, though, for second and third position. Might now be second again is Eliza Perkins. She was at the last turn. She's still there in second place, but Anya Agarwal starting to make her move a little bit now in lane number 6 to try and clinch that third place and maybe the bronze medal. Maybe even trying to get on terms here with the leader, which is Hattie Stanley in 5. But Stanley still leading the way, also going pretty well though still. Eliza Perkins there in lane 3, who may have just taken up the advantage as we head in towards the freestyle leg. Perkins will take the touch and take the lead as we head onto the freestyle leg. Stanley in second, Agarwal in third, and Shakuru 4th. 5th place for Nora Jetson, 6th for Lucy Batts, and 7th for Vicky Grant. But now we come onto the freestyle leg, and again Hattie Stanley's had an excellent turn here. She may have just retaken the advantage. Heading down towards the final 25 metres. Very, very tight between the top two. Eliza Perkins in lane 3. Hattie Stanley, though, starting to pull away and may just have pulled away for good as we head in towards the closing stages. Hattie Stanley, with 5 metres to go, is going to become the 200-metre individual medley 13-year-old champion. There she goes in a time of 2:32.76. Eliza Perkins coming home in second place. Third place going to Anya Agarwal. There is the official result then. Anya Agarwal will take the bronze. It will be Eliza Perkins with the silver, but at a time of 2:32.76 seconds, your 13-year-old 200-metre individual medley champion representing Wickham and District is Hattie Stanley. It's now time then to welcome the athletes for the 14-year-old girls 200-metre individual medley final. Let's meet them then in lane number 1, representing Wickham District, Jenny Bessel. In lane 2, representing Whitney and District, Yasmin Amiri. In lane 3, representing RTW Monson, Tyler Thomas. In lane 4, representing Wickham District, Minnie Wilkinson. In lane 5, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, Amelie Heavens. In lane 6, representing Wickham District, Jess Stafford. In lane 7, representing Maidstone, Lucinda Spalek Puchacharen. And in lane 8, representing Wickham District, Amelie Mercer. Those are your athletes in the 14-year-old 200-metre individual medley girls final. Just to let you know, we do have a disqualification report for event number 103, heat number 1, lane number 4 has been disqualified due to a technical infraction. So on we go then into the 14-year-old 200-meter individual medley final, and still leading the way there, Minnie Wilkinson, fastest qualifier by some distance actually earlier on today. At a time of 2:25.30, leading the way right now. But going with her at the moment, Tyler Thomas there up in lane number 3. She's in second place. Third place right now, go to Jess Stafford. Fourth for Amelie Heavens. So Minnie Wilkinson still leading the way, leading the charge. But Tyler Thomas is not far away from her actually. Possibly now trying to get away, but Minnie Wilkinson seems to be putting some clear water between herself and the rest of the field now on this breaststroke leg of this race. Here comes Minnie Wilkinson's second place, I should say, in lane number 3, Tyler Thomas. Third place is very, very tight at the moment, but looks like it might be Yasmin Amory there over in lane 2, having a very good swim. But it is all about Minnie Wilkinson at the moment in time, who is going very, very well indeed. She leads the way at the moment. Second place, Tyler Thomas. Third place for Amelie Heavens in lane 5, but Yasmin Amory not far away there in lane number 4. It's going to be very tight for the minor placings. Also going pretty well in lane number 6 is Jess Stafford, but it is all about Minnie Wilkinson. She's the fastest qualifier, but if anything, Tyler Thomas might just be starting to get a little bit closer to her, but it is going to be Minnie Wilkinson who was the fastest qualifier, and now she is going to become the 200-meter individual medley champion at 14 years of age. Second place is going to go to Tyler Thomas. Third place is going to go to Jess Stafford. We'll just wait for the official results. And there we have it. It is going to be Jess Stafford with the bronze, Tyler Thomas with the silver, but at a time of 2:25.24, your 14-year-old Southeast regional champion in the girls 200-meter individual medley, representing Wickham District. It is Minnie Wilkinson. We now move then on to event number 104. It is the boys 50-meter freestyle, and it is now time to introduce the athletes for the 11 to 12 final. In lane 1, representing Thanet, it's Parker Pollard. In lane 2, representing Woking, Ethan Tang. In lane 3, representing Guildford City, Ethan Tallis. In lane 4, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, Alexander Oman. In lane 5, representing Sittingbourne and Milton, Gabrielle Koyman. In lane 6, representing City of Southampton, Clark Hughes. In lane 7, representing Bracknell and Wokingham, Takesh Chopnikar. And finally, in lane 8, representing City of Southampton, Simon Zinkovic. Those are your athletes in the boys 11 to 12 50-meter freestyle final. Fast and furious then, the 50-meter freestyle boys final underway. Looks like Alexander Oman might just have the advantage as we head in towards the 25-meter mark. Also going pretty well, Takesh Chopnikar as well in lane 7. And also as well, lane number 3, don't get the key count out, Ethan Tallis. But at the moment, it's Alexander Oman who has the advantage as we head in towards the closing stages. 5 meters to go. Let's see what happens. Let's watch the clock. It's going to be Alexander Oman who gets the gold medal. Ethan Tallis will take the second place. Third place going to Gabrielle Koyman in lane number 5. There's the official result then. Gabrielle Koyman will take the bronze. Ethan Tallis with the silver, but in a time of 28.59 seconds. Your champion for the boys, 11 to 12, 50-meter freestyle, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, Alexander Oman. So it's now time then to welcome the athletes in the boys' 13-year-old 50-meter freestyle final. Let's meet them then. In lane number 1, representing Thames Swimming Club, Stanley Lewis. In lane 2, representing Maidenhead, James Bothams. In lane 3, representing Atlantis Swimming Club, Ethan Brown. In lane 4, representing Crawley, Elliot Durruti. In lane 5, representing Tigers, Zach Howell. In lane 6, representing Larkfield, Benjamin Kerr. In lane 7, representing Leatherhead, Renita Biamanchara. And in lane 8, representing Epsom District, Sebastian Cardonet Gomez. Those are your athletes in the boys' 13-year-old 50-meter freestyle final. Off and racing then in the boys' 50-meter freestyle final. Really good start there, maybe in lane number 7 for Renita Biamanchara. Also going pretty well now, though, in lane number 5 is Zach Howell. Number 4 as well, Elliot Durruti, getting back into this race now and maybe just taking the advantage as we're heading towards the closing stages. Very, very tight in the middle 2 lanes. Durruti versus Howell. Who's it going to be? Who's going to get the touch? It's going to be all of the touch, and it's going to be Elliot Durruti in a time of 26.34. Zach Howell just about missing out, but very, very good swim for the silver. Bronze going to Ethan Brown in lane 3. There's the official result then. Bronze medalist is going to be Ethan Brown. Silver medalist Zach Howell, but in a time of 26.34 seconds. Your 13-year-old 50-meter freestyle champion, representing Crawley Swimming Club, Elliot Durruti. And it's now time to welcome the athletes for the boys' 14-year-old 50-meter freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, it's William Oliveros. In lane 2, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, Thomas Maydell. In lane 3, representing Guildford City Swimming Club, Rory McDonald. In lane 4, representing Reed Swimming Club, Charlie Shaw. In lane 5, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, Daniel Circuit. In lane 6, representing Atlantis Swimming Club, Hugo Failo. In lane 7, representing Seven Oaks, Dane Rawkins. And in lane 8, representing RTW Monson, Gabrielle Marsh. Those are your athletes for the boys' 50-meter freestyle final. Off and racing then in the 50-meter freestyle final. Always fast, always furious, going on along quite well there. Lane number 4, Charlie Shaw from Reed Swimming Club may just have the early advantage, but Hugo Failo coming back at him there in lane 4. Also coming back at him now in lane number 3 is Rory McDonald as we head down towards the closing stages. It's going to be Charlie Shaw who will get the touch and will become the 50-meter freestyle boys champion. Very, very good time at a time of 25.63. Second place going to Rory McDonald. Third place going to Daniel Circuit. And we will just wait for the official result, and here it comes. Daniel Circuit will take the bronze, Rory McDonald the silver, but in a time of 25.63 seconds. Your 14-year-old 50-meter freestyle champion, representing Reed Swimming Club, is Charlie Shaw. So then we now move on to event number 105. It is the girls' 200-meter butterfly. And it is now time to welcome the athletes in the 11 to 12 final. In lane 1, representing City of Oxford, Emma Halsin. In lane 2, representing Guildford City, Jocelyn Croucher. In lane 3, representing Guildford City, Thea Routley. In lane 4, representing Maxwell, Isla Gadsby. In lane 5, representing City of Oxford, Selena Zhu. In lane 6, representing Maidstone, Hattie Milner. In lane 7, representing Portsmouth Northsea, Poppy Bassindale. And in lane 8, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, Matilda Candy. Those are your athletes in the girls 11 to 12, 200 metre butterfly final. Off and racing then in the first of our 200 metre butterfly finals. Really good start there in lane number 5 from Selena Zhu. Also going pretty well early doors there in lane number 4. Our fastest qualifier for this event, Isla Gadsby of Maxwell. But it is Selena Zhu who just has the early advantage then as we head down towards the first 50 metres. Of course, Selena Zhu there qualifying at a time of 2:51.25. Isla Gadsby, the fastest qualifier, at a time of 2:46.64 in the heats about a couple of hours ago. So Selena Zhu will take the touch first off, and she will take the early advantage. Thea Routley having a very good swim out there in lane number 3. She's in second, third going to Jocelyn Croucher. Isla Gadsby back in 4th place, but right now a very good turn there from Gadsby. May have just seen her get onto the heels of the leader, which is still Selena Zhu right now. Also going pretty well, still there in lane number 3 is Thea Routley as well. Remember, of course, she's only 11 years old in a field of 12-year-olds, so a very, very good swim so far from her. But Isla Gadsby going very, very well now. And they are just starting to take the advantage here as we head down towards the final stages of the first half of the race. Very, very tight between the top two. It's all going to be on the touch, and it will be Isla Gadsby who gets the touch first, just ahead of Selena Zhu in second. Third is Thea Routley. 4th will go to Jocelyn Croucher. 5th will go to Hattie Milner. 6th right now is Matilda Candy. 7th for Emma Halsin. And 8th for Poppy Bassindale right now at this stage. The top two still very, very close together. Selena Zhu trying to go with Isla Gadsby. Remember, if you were with us during the qualifiers, Isla Gadsby had a fantastic last 50, and that saw her get into this position in lane number 4. Selena Zhu there, still there in 5, and 3rd place right now for Thea Routley, having a fantastic swim there in lane number 3. But we are going to focus now on the top two as Isla Gadsby just maybe now starting to pull away. Maybe about half a body length in front as we head down towards the final 50 metres. Isla Gadsby gets the touch at a time of 1:59.43. Selena Zhu in 2nd place. 3rd place is still Thea Routley. So she comes in for the touch now. Jocelyn Croucher still there in 4th place, not too far behind in the race for 3rd place. But we are going to focus on this race now for the gold and silver in the 11 to 12 200 metre female butterfly final. Still leading now Isla Gadsby. May have just put some more clear water between herself and Selena Zhu. Remember, we saw this in the qualification that she had a fantastic final 50, and she's proving it again here, putting some clear water now, and I don't think anyone's going to catch her. It's going to be Isla Gadsby who's going to be the 200 metres 11 to 12 female champion here at the South East Regional Championships. Excellent swim there from Isla Gadsby. 2:41.23 for her. 2nd place is going to go to Selena Zhu. 3rd place, a fantastic swim in lane 3 from Thea Routley. There's the official result then. Thea Routley taking the bronze, Selena Zhu taking the silver, but in a time of 2:41.23. Your gold medalist in the 11 to 12 200 metre butterfly final, representing Maxwell, Isla Gadsby. So it's now time then to welcome the athletes in the girls' 13-year-old 200 metre freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Thanet, Layla Harding. In lane 2, representing Tigers, Vicky Grant. In lane 3, representing Wickham District, Nora Jepson. In lane 4, representing Dorking, it's Lily Cranfield. In lane 5, representing Portsmouth Northsea, Esme Cartwright. In lane 6, representing Wickham District, it's Hattie Stanley. In lane 7, representing Guildford City, Anna Collins. And finally, in lane 8, representing Fairham Nomads, Amy Young. These are your athletes in the girls 200 metre, 13-year-old butterfly final. Off and racing then in the 200 metre butterfly final. So that Nora Jepson is a non-starter, but on we go. Might be the early advantage there, lane number 7, that's Anna Collins of Guildford City. May have just started off the more quickly of all of our 7 athletes here. But right now going very, very well indeed. But again, if you were watching earlier, Lily Cranfield, again, that final 100 metres, she was absolutely outstanding. So keep an eye on her towards the back end of this race. But it is Anna Collins who leads the way. Second there, Amy Young having a very good swim. Maybe some quick water towards the outer lanes potentially. Third place right now for Lily Cranfield as we head down towards the final 125 metres of this race. And still, Anna Collins has gone out in front, and she's gone out with it like a train right now. She is leading the way. Second, maybe, just maybe, might be Lily Cranfield, but has just maybe taken it up from third place. Amy Young, who had a very good first 50, but it is still Anna Collins who leads the way as we head towards the halfway point. We'll check the clock and we'll check the split there. 1993. She's now about 4 seconds clear of Lily Cranfield. Third place now for Esme Cartwright in lane 5. Amy Young in 4th place. 5th place to Hattie Stanley, 6th to Layla Harding, and 7th for Vicky Grant. So it is now a case of can Anna Collins hold down the charge of Lily Cranfield. Remember, if you were with us earlier, we saw that final 100 metres, in particular that final 75, and she was absolutely outstanding. Can she hold off the charge here? Lane 5, I should say, in 3rd place right now, Esme Cartwright. But it looks like, if anything, Anna Collins has put some more daylight between herself and the chasing pack. Here she comes then onto the final 50 metres. 2nd place for Lily Cranfield, 3rd place for Esme Cartwright. At the moment in time, Amy Young in 4th, Layla Harding in 5th, 6th place for Hattie Stanley, and 7th for Vicky Grant. But this has been an absolutely outstanding performance in lane 7 here from Anna Collins. It looks like she is about to go on and win this title here in the 13-year-old 200 metre individual butterfly final. As Anna Collins now in towards the final closing stage. It's going to be very tight for 2nd and 3rd in the middle lanes, but Anna Collins went off like a train and she's held on to win this one. She's going to become the 13-year-old 200 metre butterfly champion for the girls. Excellent swim from Anna Collins at the time of 2:29.98. Very close for 2nd and 3rd. 2nd going to Esme Cartwright. 3rd going to Lily Cranfield. We will just wait for the official result, and here it is. Just coming up now, Lily Cranfield will take the bronze, Esme Cartwright will take the silver at a time of 2:29.98 seconds. Your 13-year-old 200 metre female butterfly champion representing Guildford City, it's Anna Collins. So it's now time then to welcome the athletes for the girls' 14-year-old 200 metre butterfly final. Let's meet them then. First off, in lane number 1, representing Woking, it's Keely Thomas. In lane 2, representing Epsom District, Annabelle Van Giel. In lane 3, representing Wickham District, Jenny Bessel. In lane 4, representing Leatherhead, Sophia Simonas. In lane 5, representing Winchester City, Eve Palmer. In lane 6, representing Leatherhead, Lily Pacheco-Walsh. In lane 7, representing Hamilton Waterlooville, Sophie Pater-Hart. And in lane 8, representing Woking, it's Abby Whitaker. Those are your athletes in the girls' 200 metre individual butterfly final. Off and racing then for our last female final of this session. And a good start once again from our fastest qualifier for this event, Sophia Simonas. Qualified to be 5 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Can anybody get close to her in this final? Going very well early doors is Eve Palmer there from Winchester City. It's trying to stay with the leader at the moment, but it is going to be Sophia Simonas who will take the touch in front at a time of 31.89 for the first 50. Eve Palmer second, third for Sophie Pater-Hart, fourth for Jenny Bessel at this early stage of the race. But Sophia Simonas continues to press home her advantage that she's gained early doors, and now she is continuing on to what only can be described at the moment as breakneck pace as she starts to put more clear water between herself and the rest of the pack. Second place right now is Eve Palmer. Third place at the moment is Jenny Bessel, but it is all about Sophia Simonas. 1:08.01 for her there. And second place is Eve Palmer, third for Jenny Bessel, fourth for Lily Pacheco-Walsh, fifth for Sophie Pater-Hart, Abby Whitaker in sixth place, Annabelle Van Ziel in seventh, eighth place right now, Keely Thomas. But Sophia Simonas continues on and continues to power away from the rest of the field here. The swimmer from Leatherhead is going very, very well indeed. Now really tight for second and third place right now between Eve Palmer and Jenny Bessel. Could be a very interesting battle that down the final 50, but I don't think it's going to be a battle for the win. It's going to be Sophia Simonas, it looks like right now, who is still putting more clear water between herself and the rest of the field. Second place going to Eve Palmer, third right now Jenny Bessel, fourth for Annabelle Van Ziel, who's had a fantastic last 50 there to get herself back up in the fourth place. But it is all about Sophia Simonas. She was the fastest qualifier coming into this event. She was the fastest qualifier into the final, and she is proving why now. 15 metres to go. She's been absolutely outstanding, had the lead from basically the start of the race, and has just put herself clear daylight between herself and the rest of the field. Sophia Simonas is going to come in and take the touch, and in do so become the 200-metre butterfly 14-year-old female champion at a time of 2:25.21. Second place is going to go to Jenny Bessel. Third place is going to go to Eve Palmer. Here comes the official result then. We will just wait for that as our final girls' final of this session has been concluded. Eve Palmer will take the bronze, Jenny Bessel the silver, but in a time of 2:25.21. Your 14-year-old female 200-metre butterfly champion representing Leatherhead is Sophia Simonas. We now move then on to event 106. It is the boys' 100-metre butterfly finals, and it is now time to meet the athletes in the 11 to 12 finals. In lane 1, representing Edenbridge Piranhas, Thomas Salter. In lane 2, representing Redhill and Reigate, Harry Ola. In lane 3, representing Thanet Swim Club, Charlie May. In lane 4, representing Mid Sussex Marlins, Alexander Oman. In lane 5, representing Portsmouth Northsea, Austin Wilkinson. In lane 6, representing Bracknell and Wokingham, Takesh Chomodeka. In lane 7, representing Redhill and Reigate, Charlie Precious. And in lane 8, representing Guildford City, Sebastian Bongo. These are your athletes in the boys 100-metre butterfly final. Not as fast and furious as the 50 metre freestyle, but still fast and furious enough. This is the 100-metre butterfly, 3 finals to come in this one. Going out quite strongly there is lane number 1 is Thomas Salter of Edenbridge Piranhas, also going pretty well. Lane number 4, fastest qualifier. That's Alexander Oman. Don't forget, of course, remember he won the gold in the 50-metre freestyle earlier on this afternoon. And he'll be looking to add the 100-metre free to his, 100-metre butterfly, I should say, to his collection. Going to be pretty tight though on the touch. It's Alexander Oman who does have that lead now. Second place is Thomas Salter. Third going to Austin Wilkinson in lane 5 at the moment. Sebastian Fongo there in 4th place right now. Having a good swim in lane number 8. Also coming back strongly though in lane number 5 right now. Really good turn there from Austin Wilkinson, who may just be putting him under some pressure as he headed towards the closing stages. Very, very tight between the top 2. Alexander Oman in 4, Austin Wilkinson in 5. It's very, very, very tight. They're both basically going along together as we headed towards the final 5 metres. Here we go then, it's all going to be on the touch. Who's it going to be? Will it be Oman? Will it be Wilkinson? It will be Wilkinson. Austin Wilkinson takes the touch and takes the victory in the time of 1:10.47. An excellent swim there. Alexander Oman has to settle for second, but a great swim nonetheless. Charlie May finishing up in 3rd position. There's the official result then. Charlie May with the bronze, Alexander Oman with the silver, but in a time of 1:10.47. Your 100-metre butterfly, 11-12, boys champion, representing Portsmouth Northsea, it's Austin Wilkinson. And it is now time to welcome the athletes in the boys' 13-year-old 100-metre butterfly final. So then here we go, let's meet them all. First of all, in lane number 1, representing Epsom District, it's Sebastian Cardenas Gomez. In lane 2, representing Reed Swimming Club, it's Henry Malone. Lane 3, representing Tigers, please welcome Zach Howell. In lane 4, representing Guildford City, it's George Robinson. In lane 5, representing Leatherhead, Oscar Larami. In lane 6, representing Atlantis, Ethan Brown. In lane 7, representing RTW Modson, it's Jax Marshall. And in lane 8, representing Portsmouth Northsea, Freddie Saul. These are your athletes in the boys' 13-year-old 100-metre butterfly final. Off and racing then in the penultimate final of this session. It is the boys' 100-metre butterfly 13-year-old final. And straight away we can see there in lane number 3, Zach Howell going off very, very strongly indeed. Looks like there's a bit of a line forming there across the pool. George Robinson in 4, Oscar Larami in 5, and Ethan Brown in 6. Not too far behind him either, but it is Zach Howell who just has the advantage as we head to the 50-metre mark. He will take it in front, just ahead of George Robinson. 3rd place going to Oscar Larami, 4th place now to Henry Malone, 5th to Ethan Brown, 6th to Jax Marshall, 7th for Freddie Saul, and 8th for Sebastian Cardenas Gomez as we head down towards the closing stages of this race. Really good turn there as well by George Robinson, who may have just got back on turns with the early leader Zach Howell. Also coming along very well there is Oscar Larami as well in 5. It's going to be them 3, it looks like, for the medals. The question is, which way is it going to go? Very tight between Howell and Robinson again as we head towards the closing stages. 5 metres to go. It's all going to be on the touch. It looks like it's going to be George Robinson. It is. George Robinson in a time of 1:04.27 wins that race. An excellent race indeed. Zach Howell taking the silver. Oscar Larami taking the bronze. All separated by less than 0.6 of a second. Love to see it. Here comes the official result then. Oscar Larami will take the bronze. Zach Howell will take the silver, but at a time of 1:04.27 seconds. Your 13-year-old boys 100-meter butterfly champion representing Guildford City, it's George Robinson. So then time for our last final of this session. It's time to welcome the athletes in the boys 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly final. Let's meet them then in lane 1, representing Rushmore Royals, Samuel Ray. In lane 2, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Cohen Daly. In lane 3, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, Thomas Maydell. In lane 4, representing Chalfont Otters, Daniel Mashula. In lane 5, representing Guildford City, Daniel Lawrence. In lane 6, representing Windsor, Juan Ju. In lane 7, representing Leatherhead, it's Seth Hamilton. And finally in lane 8, representing Reed Swimming Club, Charlie Shaw. These are your athletes in the boys 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly final. Final then of this session, and here we go, the boys 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly final, going very, very strongly at the start there. Daniel Mashuda from Chalfont Otters, our fastest qualifier. Looks like he has got the early advantage. Not far behind him, there was Dan Lawrence there of Guildford City as well. Also going pretty well early doors. I can see there in lane number 6, not too far from the centre lanes, is Juan Ju of Windsor as well, trying to go along with them. But it is Daniel Mashuda who will take us into the turn ahead in a time of 28.48. Daniel Lawrence in second. Third place there for Seth Hamilton in lane number 7, and an excellent swim there as well in lane number 7. But Daniel Mashuda, he was the fastest qualifier by a couple of seconds or so, as Juan Ju had to make him work in the previous heats beforehand, but not today in the final. It looks like Daniel Mashuda is about to come in and win this race as he comes underneath the flags then for the final time. It's going to be Daniel Mashuda who will take the win at a time of 1:02.03. Excellent swim there from Daniel Mashuda, who becomes the 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly champion. Second place going to Daniel Lawrence. Third will go to Juan Ju. There is the official result then. Juan Ju will take the bronze. It'll be Daniel Lawrence with the silver. But in a time of 1:02.03 seconds, your 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly boys champion representing Chalfont Otters is Daniel Mashula. And that concludes session 2 then here on day 1 of the Swim England South East Long Course Championships. Officials, thank you very much indeed for all your hard work throughout the session. You are now free to leave the poolside. Massive thank you as well if you've been watching us here on the live stream. We will be back with you at around about 5:15 or so as we get ready for our final session of the day. The session will include some fantastic racing again. The female 50-meter fly, the men's 200-meter fly, and the female 100-meter freestyle. We'll have the heats and the finals of all of those races for you. So if you are with us on the live stream, we'll see you back at 5:15. In venue,